The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school basketball starts now.
And welcome to Southern Indiana High School basketball tonight on Glycod. Tonight we have for you the Scottsburg Warriors at 10-1 coming to N.Harrison High School to take on the Cougars at 3-5. Both teams coming off of road victories last night. And in the background, you're watching a heck of a contest between a couple of JV squads. But we are perched high atop the end court here at N.Harrison High School. And as we swing over here, I'm going to introduce Xander Essex, our cameraman, first, and then I'll introduce us as he swings the camera over to us. You can't miss me. I wore the brightest color yellow I have. I'm Dr. Todd Carter. This is Jeff Cooper. He's the analyst on our ball game this evening. And Jeff, haven't seen either of these teams yet live. Seen them both on paper. This Scottsburg team, they seem to want to control tempo, and boy, they can score the ball.
Yeah, they can. And they've got a lot of size. They've got shooters. They've got a little bit of everything. They've got 5 kids averaging between 15 and 8 points a game, and they start their 3 leading scorers are all juniors. So I've been looking forward to this game just to see them and see how they stack up.
Well, and I think in talking to Coach Lefave before the ball game, I really think, folks, the big key here may be can N.Harrison defend like he wants them to defend, and that's something that he you'll hear from him later on. You can tell they're just not defending like he would like a Lou Lefave coach team to defend yet, and that can be really frustrating.
It can be, and they're giving up 58, 59 points a game, somewhere close to that, and that's not usually where he wants to be. And that's a real problem when you're only scoring 51 points a game. So they got to turn it around defensively. They got mostly a senior-dominated lineup. So you would think that these guys know how to do that for him. They just haven't seemed to put that together yet so far.
All right. Well, we are going to sign away to some of our great Glycod sponsors, and as we do that, you'll pan down. You get to again see kind of where we are in relationship to the court. So we're going to hear from some of our great Glycod sponsors. When we come back, we will have Coach's comments from Coach Eric Richardson of the Scottsburg Warriors when we return on Glycod.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Head coach Eric Richardson of the Scottsburg Warriors, and coach coming off a road win last night and out to a 10-1 record. Looks pretty good on paper. We haven't seen you, our Glycod family hasn't seen you so far this year. What's your team look like?
You know, we have some guys that have some varsity experience. All 7 guys played some varsity time last year, so the 7 guys that have been in the rotation. We're a really unselfish team, move the ball really well, and, you know, we've shot it well. Not every game, but over the last few games, we've shot it really well.
Well, and out to a 10-1 record, so I obviously have to be pleased with that. But every coach wants improvement, especially as you push across January and kind of start looking at that end prize. What sorts of things do you want your team to continue to do better?
Yeah, we're really focused on the defensive end right now, just kind of making sure we button some things up, especially with our rotations, I guess, in the half court. So that's what we've been most focused on over the last 2 or 3 weeks, just trying to get some of that stuff buttoned up.
Well, it looks like you played pretty well last night and pretty much doubled up Madison. So just your thoughts about how your team is playing at this point of the season.
You know, we're playing well. Obviously, the last I think 5 or 6 games. Had a tough game against Brownstown Central at our place. Yeah, they're a really good team. But we bounced back that following night against Providence, who, you know, defending 2A state champion, and, you know, they were without their MVP probably from last year, Casey Kalen. He's still out, but we played a pretty good schedule. Played Walnut Hills out of Cincinnati, Providence, Columbus North, Corden. So we just want to kind of keep this, keep playing well over these next few weeks, and like I said, just try to get some stuff buttoned up on the defensive end.
As far as what numbers or whose names we might be calling tonight from your club, who's kind of stands out, or is it truly a team sort of thing?
It really is a team sort of thing. I mean, we have, I think our 3 leading scorers are, and I don't even know who they are, how many they're averaging, but White Zellers, Cody Clancy, Jack Miller, Jake Martin. Those are the guys that we kind of lean on offensively. And you throw Kyle McGinnis in there too. He comes off the bench, and I think he's probably around 8 to 10 points a game. But yeah, every night it could be someone different, which is nice being a coach. You know, you don't have to rely on one guy. We have 7 guys out there that can knock down a shot and make plays.
What do you know about this N.Harrison team as you've scouted them up?
Yeah, well, you know, we played them a couple times last year. They beat us in the sectional final. Familiar with their group. I know they lost a lot of scoring from last year, but for us, when you play N.Harrison against Coach Lefave's teams, you know they're going to be tough. They're going to be physical. They're going to guard. So that's what we're trying to prepare our guys for tonight.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Is a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket. So I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return here to North Harrison High School and countdown to the tip tonight between the Scottsburg Warriors and the North Harrison Cougars. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. And for those keys to the game, let's hear from Jeff Cooper.
Well, for Scottsburg, obviously they want to push tempo. They're scoring around just under 70 points a game, so they want to push it out and score the ball. And they want to use their size advantage on the inside and keep their balanced scoring like they have so far. For North Harrison, they really need to, like Coach Lefave said, start defending like a North Harrison team does normally. They're giving up 58 points a game, and that's a little high for them. And they want to they also want to control tempo. They just want to control it the opposite way. They want to slow it down.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want North Harrison getting out and pushing the ball. North Harrison's got their scoring margin's about 20 points a game.
Yep.
And when you throw out the Brownstown loss, it's even more than that. So I think those are the important things. For North Harrison too, they've got to shoot the ball well tonight.
Right.
They need to hit 50% from the floor if at all possible.
Well, and it's one of those things people always look at a record and say, well, what's is that record? Is it kind of a for real record or whatever you want to say? Well, they beat Providence only by 3, but they beat Providence by 3 in a score in the 40s, and they also. There was another big that Columbus North team we saw early on in the season defeating Silver Creek.
Yes.
They beat them by 10. So, I think I would argue that that 10-1 seems like a pretty legit 10-1. So North Harrison's got their work cut out for them. But then again, they're at home. Both coming off victories, but of course Scottsburg has had to travel 2 nights in a row, and you can probably speak to what that's like as a player and as a coach a little bit. That's pretty tough doing that 2 nights in a row, right?
It can be, yeah. I mean, they coming over here is a pretty good haul. Last night they went to Madison, which isn't so far away, but
not so bad at all.
Not so bad, but coming back over here and playing on 2 consecutive nights. If the game's close, you might see something. You might see them slowing down a little bit as we go. But these are 15 to 18-year-old kids. They should be fine.
Yeah, you bet. All right. Well, again, keys to the game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Let's hear from Northside Security and some more of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. When we come back, you will hear from Coach Lou Lefave of these North Harrison Cougars. Stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
Well, Coach Lefave, you coming off a road win last night. Always good to get to pick up some road wins. How'd your team play, and how are they playing at this point in the season?
Well, last night's game was the first time I thought we did some things well defensively and played a stronger game. Our other wins that we had this year, we outscored a couple of other teams, but really didn't stop them at all. So last night we made it tough for Austin to get what they wanted, and we made them turn the ball over a few times, and we outplayed them on both ends of the court. So that was good. It was a good. I mean, right now we're happy to get any wins. You know, Austin's a team that's still trying to get it together, and like us, so that we haven't beat any top teams yet. But I guess tonight's an opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, I wanted to say one more thing about last night's game. It looked to me like in the third quarter, Austin kind of made a run back at you guys. And did you guys? But it also looked like you really kind of put them away in the fourth quarter. Is that good to see from a team that's still developing?
Really good teams, when you outplay someone at halftime, you come out and you just finish the game in the third quarter, and then there's no doubt who's going to win. Well, that the last two games, Waldron and Austin, we had big leads at half, and we let 18-point leads at half, and they let them cut it to 8 or 9 or 10 pretty quickly, and so that's never a good thing. We turned the ball over a lot in the third quarter, and that let them get back in the game, and hopefully you see it and you try to do better if you get that opportunity in a game. I don't know that we'll be up by 18.5 in this game, but you hope that when you outplay a team, you're not going to just give it away by letting up or being careless, and we've kind of done that.
Well, and so you also mentioned this team coming in Scottsburg, 10-1, obviously playing pretty good ball. So your thoughts as you've scouted them up about what they're going to put on the floor tonight?
Well, they've pretty much, except for one guy, they're intact from last year, but it's more than that, in that their players really seem significantly better, stronger, faster, better than a year ago, and That's what good teams and good players do. They're not the same player from a year ago, and so they're better. You know, in the first half of our schedule, we have 3 really strong teams we had to play. One was Brownstown, and one was Jennings County, and then this one, Scottsburg. We haven't done well in those first 2 games against Brownstown and Jennings County. We've kind of gotten hammered, and we haven't been able to stop them. We couldn't stop either team. They both got in the 70s against us, so. You know, if they get 70, they're going to win. We'll have to see. We have to do a better job. And, you know, we're going to see one of 2 things. One, we're going to see that we could play against a good team and we have a chance to beat a good team. And maybe we can tonight. Or we're going to see that we got a lot to work on before the sectional comes. And we might see, if we earn it, we might see him again. So one way or the other, we'll find out something interesting tonight.
How is your team's health at this point of the season? I know everybody's nicked up a little bit here and there by this time. How's the overall team health?
Well, I wish we were missing 3 or 4 stars and we're coming back this week, but no, we're healthy, we're fine, and you know, these are the guys that we're going to be going with, and we're going to see how we can progress.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
That was Coach Lou Lefave of the Harrison County North Harrison Cougars. Stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Time for starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Be part of the youth empowerment movement at voiceindiana.org. And for those starting lineups, let's first begin with the Scottsburg Warriors, and they will go as follows. Number 5, Caden Richardson, a 6'3 junior guard. Jack Miller, number 11, 6'5 junior guard. Wyatt Zellers, a 6'9 junior forward. Cody Clancy, a 6'3 junior guard. And Jacob Martin, a 6'3 senior guard. And for the North Harrison Cougars, Caleb Kellums, a 6'5 senior guard. Brody Fessel, a 6 foot senior forward. Sawyer Wetzel, a 6'3 senior forward. Riley Schneider, a 6'2 senior guard. And Bryce Fessel, a 5'11 freshman forward.
He's out of place in this game.
A little bit. Seems that way, doesn't it? So the Cougars again, Kellums, Fessel, Wetzel, Schneider, and Fessel. and Richardson, Miller, Zellers, Clancy, and Martin for Scottsburg. Well, as we begin to have teams announced, we will step away and back for the tip on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug-Free Communities and Our Place.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our community since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security. Now, courtside for all the action of Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
As you watch the North Harrison Cougars be introduced tonight, we are getting set for basketball here on Glycod. Again, starting lineup for the Cougars, Kellums, Brody Fessel, Sawyer Wetzel, Riley Schneider, Bryce Fessel. And for the Scottsburg Warriors at 10-1, Caden Richardson, Jack Miller, Wyatt Zellers, Cody Clancy, Jacob Martin. The leading scorer, even though Coach Richardson at least feigned not knowing who his leading scorer was. Jack Miller is the leading, Cody Clancy, I apologize. Cody Clancy, 15.6 points a game. Jack Miller, 15.2 points per game.
There's a lot of balance there those first 5 or 6.
There sure is.
North Harrison in a man-to-man. Starting out.
And that's on the left there. That's Miller, and he dumped it down. Zellers was in there. Ball taken away. That's Bryce Fessel. Goes to the other end.
Ooh.
Oh! Hard on both those young men. And got to give Bryce Fessel, the freshman, the credit. He popped right up. Boy, if my leg was bent underneath me like that and somebody landed on me, I wouldn't get up for a week and a half. First of the free tosses won't go. And the second does go in.
Nice shooter's touch there.
Driving and kicking into the corner. That's Martin from the corner. Won't go. Fessel comes down with the rebound again. Ahead quickly. Kellums. Kellums takes it to the corner and then backs out to reset. That's Riley Schneider working at point there.
Scottsburg also in the man-to-man.
Kellums launches the three. That's a good way to get started. Coach Lefave has to like that. Playing pretty good defense and causing another turnover. So some empty trips for Scottsburg and scoring on the other end. Exactly the kind of start Coach Lefave wanted for these Cougars.
Absolutely. Clancy got down there in the lane and came to a stop and slid. Double screen here.
Sawyer Wetzel with it. Gives it to Kellums. Now back out high. That's Brody Fessel, older brother. Now with it is Kellums again. Schneider was stuck with it there, but gives it back up to Brody. Brody Fessel looks to drive, has it poked away. Kellums comes down with it. So 4-0 here in the early going.
Looks like a 1-4 flex. Here comes a high pick and roll.
Kellums got in there, made his man miss, laid it up and in.
Might have got away with a little bit of a shuffle there, but.
So 5 points early from Kellums. Oh, driving in, tripped up. Caden Richardson, coach's son, with the offensive foul.
That's 3 turnovers now for Scottsburg already, so that's not the start that Coach Richardson wanted for sure.
Absolutely.
They score here. He might want to get a 30 and get his guys refocused here.
Well, there again, how much of that might be, a couple of nights in a row, bus ride, and just need to wake up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, the kids are so hard to figure sometimes,
Oh, 3 wouldn't quite go down for Bryce Fessel. And the Warriors have Miller with it. Dumps it off to Richardson. And then down low. Good work down inside. And that's Jack Miller who is fouled. And he will go to the line.
Good hard body shot there. I don't think he really came down on him, but certainly bodied him up there.
That was Schneider on the foul. And that breaks the ice for the Warriors.
Most of them, kids, I can't imagine they would overlook this team, but they might be. It's hard to say.
And again, you never know what kids might be telling them.
Yeah.
Sawyer Wetzel, top of the key, looked to drive, but dumps it off. That's Brody Fessel again, takes it inside, and runner off the glass.
Nice shot there by Wetzel.
Oh, was that Wetzel?
I thought it was.
No, it was Wetzel. I called it wrong. You are correct.
Well, that'll be a first. This week anyway.
That one not going to go down, but then the rebound basket up and in. That's Martin.
Good solid rebound there by Martin, went straight up with it. Last trip, Martin got beat off the dribble there. He needs to keep his guy in front of him there.
Kellums takes it into the lane. That ball was halfway down, popped back out. Miller comes down with the board. Comes to the other end. Richardson shoots the 3. It won't fall, but Martin cleans it up. And then coming around the corner, a whistle. That was Cody Clancy on the drive. So Kellums whistled for the foul. Richardson will trigger the ball in.
So far, Harrison's done a really good job on their offensive end.
Oh, big three there from Jack Miller. Cuts the North Harrison lead down to 1.
Pick up a little more pressure here.
Round the horn to Kellums on this near side. Now it's Brody Fessel, top of the key, just trying to clear him some space using his head. Oh, he got in there deep, but managed to use the glass.
Nice wily move there by Wessel. Or Fessel.
Fessel, yeah, that was Fessel. And who scored on this end? That was Zellers, Zellers. If I could read my own writing. Wyatt Zellers averaging 13 a game, so certainly part of the scoring combo here for the Warriors. Kicked, that's Bryce Fessel, gets in underneath, dumps it off to Brody. Brody gets a little pick. That gives it up to Kellums. Kellums looking to drive there, but nice defense by Clancy.
Yeah,
it's Brody Fessel, takes it into the lane, dumps it off. It's Bryce Fessel, gets in deep. Oh, just gets it out. I think that was partially deflected. And North Harrison to reset. That's Schneider with it.
Young Fessel there's got the 6'9" Zellers on him.
Oh, Kellums takes it inside, and that's rejected by Wyatt Zellers.
Nice help defense there.
The Scottsburg faithful certainly like that.
Yeah.
Schneider to trigger, and he felt he was running out of time and did so off of Richardson.
Smart play there. I don't think enough kids use that enough, actually.
And he just had to say go. He smacked the ball, and nobody went anywhere. And knocked out of bounds, this time off Clancy. A little exasperation there.
Yeah.
Made me chuckle. I'm sorry, folks. Schneider to Kellums. Looking inside. This is Tanner Book, 33 new in the game.
Cut.
Very nice cut. And that was Kellums with the score. And then on the other end, a three-point basket by Kyle McGinnis.
They got away with it, might have gotten away with an offensive foul there. He got up in the air, and I thought they did a good job stepping in there, but they didn't let it go.
So 12 all with that made three. Oh, pops through the hands there of Wetzel. Martin comes down with it. Clancy thought about the three, takes it inside instead. Good defense on the inside, and the Warriors come up empty. Wetzel back to Schneider. Schneider shoots the three, buries it.
Wide open. Nice shot by Schneider.
Well, if you can be unselfish like that and have 4, 5, 6 guys, would be even better. Hit some buckets, especially from outside. That softens things up for certain.
No doubt.
Richardson gives it up. That's McGinnis. In the corner, Clancy. Down low, Zellers. Nice shot there by Zellers.
That was a good move, too. He stepped in and then spun around with his on his left shoulder side. Nice little shot.
That's just so hard to defend without fouling. So.
Yeah, especially if you're 6'9". I mean, they've got a little bit of size. Oh, Richardson gets beat.
And then a shot from outside, buried. David Langdon.
That's the best form of offense, Todd. You beat your guy off the dribble.
And inside, we've got a whistle.
It's kind of a tough shot there. You almost rather not bailing out.
Yeah, that sends Jack Miller. He's got 5 already. Unofficially, of course, but 5 already to the line.
But if you're Coach Lefave, you've got to like this start.
Miller swishes home the first. Yes, I absolutely have to agree with you, Jeff, because he was worried about the tempo. Now, I'm not sure if this tempo is going to play in the Warriors' hands ultimately, but of course, if you're on top, that's what you want. That one wouldn't go. And good offensive board there. And, offensive foul. Just when I was about to say. Yep, on Clancy.
That's 5 turnovers on Scottsburg now, and 2 of them been on offensive fouls, and it could have been a third. They got time to get a good shot here.
As time runs down, shot was partially blocked there. So, as we go to the first break, we have the home Cougars ahead of the visiting Warriors. 18-15. Come on back. Second quarter action upcoming here on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Second quarter action upcoming here on Glycod. From North Harrison High School, Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Jeff Cooper and Xander Essex running our camera this evening.
By the way, that's a cool name. Sounds like an English gentleman.
I'll make sure and let my sister know. 3-point basket there. And that was Sawyer Wetzel, I believe, number 23.
I think so.
21-15. Miller from downtown, rattles but comes off. Schneider comes down with the rebound. Ahead, Wetzel, he'll shoot another 3, buries it.
The Cougars now 5 out of 6 from 3.
And at the other end, that was Miller.
If I'd kind of like to, might want to know where Mr. Wetzel is there.
Schneider, and he gets it off to Bryce Fessel, and he knocks down the 3.
Shoot like that, you're going to win a lot of games. We got us a 10-point game.
All of a sudden, a 10-point lead, and a score that certainly we would have thought might have been the other way around. Tempo-wise, at least.
Yeah.
And there's a hold there. Clancy trying to turn the corner, and Fessel put a little grab on him, Bryce Fessel.
So far, except for a couple, trips, possessions here, North Harrison's defense looks pretty solid.
Ball worked now down underneath. Zeller out of it into the corner. McGinnis comes up empty. Good defense again. And waved off. Foul on the floor.
McGinnis, I think. 6 out of 7 from three-point range for the Cougars.
Wow. Ball in, Fessel.
They score this trip, I'd might want to call a timeout here.
Sit is holding it. There is Brody Fessel, works it back out. Now Kellums. Wetzel with it. So my imagination of the Warriors' defensive intensity picked up just a bit.
It needs to.
Kellums got into the lane, but one and done there.
That trip was very solid.
Shot attempts would not fall, and down into the hands of Kellums. Now down underneath, Wetzel, and he will go to the line to shoot two.
Scottsburg, we talked about the possibility. They do look a step slow tonight. N.Harrison looks much quicker, much more active.
So Wetzel eyes it, flies it, and knocks it home.
He's probably got about 10 points now, doesn't he?
So Wetzel, after knocking down both of those, has exactly 10 points. Triggering in. Oh, pretty play there. Miller.
Yep, coach called it too. He said back door, and the guys couldn't react. He saw it coming.
Little hop there from Riley Schneider.
Came to a jump stop and then hopped again. Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. Scottsburg's defensive intensity's picked up just a little bit.
It just seemed like they turned it up. Just, and it wasn't the beginning of the second quarter. It took a minute or two, but they did turn it up a little bit. Down in the corner, Miller. He's been their chief scorer tonight. He's got 10 as well. Nice drive there. Couldn't get it to go, but Zellers cleans it up.
They're picking the ball handler up about three-quarter court now. There's your back door and around the screen there.
Wetzel shoots another three. He's it.
Tell you what, they shoot like that, they're going to win. They just, they're not missing it from three-point range.
Well, Coach Lefave talked about how they've kind of not. Oh, good step into the passing lane there by Bryce Fessel. How they have given up some big leads coming out of halftime, and Austin made a run at them last night, but they recovered, and he was happy about that. He mentioned that in our pregame interview. But certainly, boy, they, like you said, they shoot like this. That's just tough to beat.
Yeah, it is.
A nice little weave there. Clancy steps back, ends up firing it back out to Richardson. Reset. Clancy in the corner. Drive, spin, left hand, just won't fall.
Yeah, nice lift, though.
Yeah, 3 white jerseys under there, though.
Got to give your big guy a look here.
So 32-21.
Well, here's Wetzel. That's Fessel.
That's Fessel. Brody.
Wetzel's
23.
out.
Yeah, Wetzel's on the bench at the moment. Kellums inside. Pitches it out. That's Tanner Book. Book works into the block. Throws across to Landon. Landon inside. And no whistle there. He went down. McGinnis comes to the other end. Gives it up. Knocked out of the hands of Martins. And to Zellers in the corner for 3. Nice ball movement there.
That was, yeah.
The Warriors.
And Zellers stepped out and hit the open 3 there, so he could score either inside or out.
Fessel, get a little give and go there. Now gets it into the corner to Bryce, and then back out, Brody, and a timeout. So, North Harrison timeout, and we will take a brief timeout as well. When we return, our score, North Harrison 32 and Scottsburg 24. Come on back. More second quarter coming up on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
Returning to live action, North Harrison triggered the ball in, got it to Wetzel for 3.
What a surprise.
He has done that all night.
Man, he has had a heck of a night. Heck of a night and just a half.
Already got 16, and on the other side, that's Martin feeling it as well.
Scottsburg's got to get a stop here. A few stops.
That's Fessel. Brody dumps it to Wetzel. Back to Fessel. He'll shoot a 3. Boom. And now Richardson from outside. He can't get it. A nice follow, though. Jacob Martin with the follow draws the foul. Now, let's see if I can show you folks. It won't be the last three-pointer, but we've seen enough of these that we know we spot Wetzel up from that behind the arc, and away it may go. And you made it back just in time to see Martin knock home the free toss.
Well, the Cougars 90% from three-point range, 9 out of 10.
Second, good as well.
Scottsburg putting some full court press on here.
So Jacob Martin unofficially with 10.
See if they try to trap some out of it.
Wetzel gets it across timeline. Under a minute to go here, second quarter. Kellums.
See if they hold it for 1 here.
I think he'd like to.
Yeah, I do too.
Just enough pressure from Richardson, though. Just to make him move around a bit. Wetzel with it. Now to Brody Fessel. 21 seconds left.
We'll start their offense right now.
14. Brody Fessel on the wing.
Here comes the screen around the cut. Here's your shooter.
And that's Landon. He gave it up, though. Wetzel, there's the shooter, buries it.
Wow.
And that is your halftime. Our score, 41-29, as the Cougars lead going into halftime. Let's see if we can show you that three-pointer in traffic and a made bucket making it 41-29. So we will step away. You will hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors, and when we return, we'll have the halftime show for you here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to priority radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to priority radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks. Before I could even start a treatment, I was able to get what I needed right away.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
Halftime here at North Harrison High School, where the North Harrison Cougars lead the Scottsburg Warriors 41-29. And Jeff, I would say that with this score, I will hazard to say that I'm a little surprised that how North Harrison has gotten out to this lead. But I'm happy that for this home crowd that, boy, they have a game, and Scottsburg here, we'll see if they can come back and play to their 10-1 record.
Well, I mean, Scottsburg has not played poorly. They're lucky to be within 12 points in this game the way North Harrison has shot the basketball. I see smoke coming off the net here at the opposite end of the floor. They just didn't miss.
Yep.
I think it's a sign of showing how good a team Scottsburg really is to only be down 12 points.
Well, let's go over the stats. These first half stats brought to you by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. And let's look at the team numbers, and then we'll go individuals.
Well, this for Scottsburg, they shot 53% from the floor. They were 10 out of 19 total. They were 6 out of 9 from two-point range. 40% from 3, 4 out of 10. 5 of 6 from the line, 83%. They had 10 rebounds and 5 turnovers. For North Harrison, they were 14 out of 21 from the floor, 67%. 10 out of 11 from 3. I mean, you shoot like that, you're going to beat most teams.
Absolutely.
They were 3 out of 4 from the line, 6 rebounds, and only turned the ball over twice. So, I mean, that's
team-wise, those are really, especially that three-point percentage, but really, like you said, 67% from the field is just that's a heck of a number.
Yeah,
let's go over individual scoring in this. Again, these numbers brought to you by Central Credit Union. For the Scottsburg Warriors, they were led by a pair of players, Jack Miller and Jacob Martin. Both of those young men had 10 points, 6 from Wyatt Zellers, and Kyle McGinnis had 3 points on a made three-point basket. And then for North Harrison, Sawyer Wetzel poured in 16 points in that first half. 7 from Caleb Kellums, 5 from Brody Fessel, 4 from Bryce Fessel, and 3 apiece from Riley Schneider and David Langdon. So good balanced scoring there across the board from the North Harrison Cougars, but
Absolutely.
certainly led by Sawyer Wetzel. And I was going to see if we could throw in and show you one more time that last shot that he hit. Just because in traffic, and that was a really nice bucket, and the way he has played really all night. Well, let's again jump aside and hear from some more of our great Glycod sponsors. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action for you here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
From your very first call, the warm personal care from Dr. Todd Carter and his friendly staff at Carter Family Dentistry will put you at ease. Dr. Carter can take care of you and your family's dental needs, from gentle cleaning to complex procedures. Visit drtoddcarter.com to learn why generations put their trust in Dr. Carter for their dental health. Or to schedule an appointment, call Annette or Joyce at 812-944-5155. Located at 809 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
As we return to North Harrison High School, it is time to remind you, are you looking to improve your career? Globe in New Albany is seeking pipe fitters, welders, and laborers starting at $16 per hour plus benefits. Call 812-596-WELD or visit globefabhiring.com. That's 812-596-WELD. So 41-29 coming out of halftime.
You know what? Scottsburg didn't spend a lot of time in the locker room. I mean,
No, they did not.
They came out with about 5.5 minutes left and just started shooting the ball.
And sorry, who made that?
Clancy.
Clancy.
Yep.
That's his first 2 points of the night.
The old legendary nickel dimer there. So they're going to roll out for a shot here.
And into Kellums. And shot from the top of the key. That's Bryce Fessel. Couldn't get it to go, but cleaned up nicely by Brother Brody. And then defense again. Oh, nice save, though, there by Martin. And then in the corner, Miller couldn't get it to go, and Kellums comes down with it. And Kellums, nobody stops him, but he couldn't hit the runner, and then fouls after the fact.
I'm okay with that, though. I mean, nobody stops you. You go all the way to the hole.
Yep.
Not exactly the way you want to play, but you got to take that.
Clancy, and that gives it up to Zellers. Now in the hands of Martin. Takes it inside, has to dump it back to Zellers. And he has it taken away. Pocket pick there by Fessel. Goes to the other end, but pulls it back out. Too many big guys are coming. Down in underneath. Oh, nice use of the rim there by Schneider.
And a great pass by Wetzel. They came out on him to keep the three, and he drove right by him and laid it off.
Oh, right downtown there. And quick bucket there by Clancy, and a timeout on the floor. And see who took that timeout. I believe it was the Warriors.
Yep.
So we will take a brief timeout as well. Come back for more third quarter here on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department. You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
.45-33, Cougars with the ball. Dr. Todd Carter and Jeff Cooper on the call with you tonight. Xander Essex running the camera. Steve Bird, our executive producer. And we got a whistle and a little shove there. And that's going to go against McGinnis. A little too much elbow. I think it's one of those things. Elbow tucked in tight, not a big deal. Elbow extended.
They call it every time.
Gets you whistled. Yep. Kellums beats his man, and Miller had to grab.
Yeah, again, they'd keep beating a dead horse. Beating off the dribble. They've got to do a better job moving their feet, and they still look like they're a little bit step slow on defense. Sometimes if you got a team that's beating you off penetration, the best things to do is to go to some type of zone and cut that off.
Schneider now gives it up. Brody Fessel Fessel looks, dumps. Now down inside. That's Wetzel. Little chicken wing. Offensive foul.
Yep.
Crowd didn't like it.
They call it. Looked like called a hook.
Yeah.
I didn't see it because we're
in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Now down inside. Spin move there from Clancy. Won't fall.
He made that a difficult shot.
Now Fessel with it. So still a 12-point game. Kellums hounded by Martin. Dumps it down inside. That's Bryce Fessel inside, blocked and taken away. I'm not sure posting him against that couple of guys down there is the way that Coach Lefave wanted it to work. Zellers, and he has his pocket picked. I don't know if he lost the handle or it was poked away from behind. Maybe a combination of both.
I thought he was fouled, but
Kellums into the lane. It's a back out. Shot from Fessel. That one won't fall. Then a scramble for the board. A couple of guys go down hard. And that's going to go against Kellums of North Harrison. That's his third.
That's his third, yeah. May have to get him out here for a little bit.
Had 7 at the break, still has 7 now. Doing a pretty good job on Kellums. Bowles, Dare Bowles, new in the ball game, a sophomore with the ball now. Now McGinnis. Back to Bowles, couldn't quite handle it there.
Zellers needs to go down in the post, right?
Yep. Working against Kellums with 3 fouls, too.
Yep.
You want to go right there and just keep going after it. Nice bucket there.
Good offense right there. Awareness.
Now a 10-point game.
Well, Scottsburg's got to get stops here. Bowles is hand checking. He might want to not do that.
And they're calling a double foul now.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Bowles and Schneider both whistled for a foul. Hand checking. And Wetzel, bucket and one. I believe so.
I believe so. That was did you see how hard Wetzel cut to the bucket right there? I mean, if you're going to make a cut, that's how to do it right there.
Absolutely. That's your football player, too.
Yep. I mean, he got there. I mean, and just beat him to the spot.
So, 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 48-35. Oh, nice drive there by Miller, just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, short-armed it there.
And Schneider and Dare at it again there. Fessel makes a little room to clear for 3, but that one won't go either, and then a foul.
Is that on Langdon?
I think it's going to be on Langdon, although it could have been on Bryce Fessel, too. Yeah, it is on Langdon. Nope, Bryce Fessel.
Well, that's Bryce Fessel. That's his third.
That's his third. He will come to the sideline for a moment.
That young man's played a really strong game tonight, for a freshman. He's hadn't scored a whole lot, but he's been in the middle of a lot of stuff. Okay, you got a mismatch down low. You got to give it to him.
Bowles now poked away. Oh, just nearly.
Timeout.
And a timeout on the floor for the Scottsburg Warriors. So we will take another timeout as well And we'll be back with you momentarily here. 48-35 our score. 2:31 remaining here in the third quarter on Glycon.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
.231 remaining, third period here, North Harrison High School. Got another chance to see this North Harrison team too next week, taking on Floyd Central. Bowles just about ran out of room there.
I'm not sure why they didn't just let it go. You know.
Now McGinnis takes it down inside, rattles it home.
Good drive by McGinnis there.
His 5th point of the night.
Got a trap. Oh, they let him split it.
Schneider dumps it off and shot on the baseline there. That was Book. Couldn't get it to go. Scramble for the board. Whistle finally comes. And the Warrior bench and Coach Eric Richardson certainly happy with the effort there. He's really asking for intensity.
Yeah, and both teams had really good effort on that play. They had Schneider trapped over there, and they let him out of it. You get a trap like that, you got to put your feet together, not let him out.
Bowles gets a little pick, then cut off. McGinnis now looks to drive, kicks it in the corner to Bowles. Now back out around. McGinnis for 3, will not go. Richardson pushes in the back.
Well, it was good ball movement. They got a good shot, but
Brody Fessel had position and got
Yep.
a little two-handed shove there.
Yep. Still, they're applying full court, but it's got to be more intense in this. I mean, you got to start forcing some turnovers. Here's your trap.
Gillums.
Come up and get there. There you go.
There you go. Brody Fessel gives it up. Wetzel inside, passes it back out. And Kellums jumps, stop, gets it high off the glass, won't go. Langdon cleans it up. David Langdon, 5th point of the night.
Good effort there by Langdon. We're back to 13.
McGinnis.
Okay.
And that's Zellers down inside. Wetzel going to be whistled for that one.
Now, it's a good move there by Zellers, okay? But he got double teamed, okay? And the person that was guarding him did not go to an open spot for any kind of shot or anything to bail him out. So he had to bail himself out with the move.
Knocks home the first. And second will not go.
And here comes a trap. Somebody's open.
Wetzel, out of it. And North Harrison, they're just going to flip the ball around.
Yeah, I'd hold it for one unless they get a wide open layup earlier than that.
Scottsburg certainly looking for the trap. Kicks back out of it. Kellums takes a drive. Langdon in the corner. Thought about it. Oh, ball on the floor. Scramble for it. And couldn't tell what happened there.
Nope.
It was a scramble. Thought the ball was going to squirt out. It's going to be out of bounds. And North Harrison will retain possession.
Unfortunately, there could have been a meteor shower down there, and we didn't ever seen it.
Well, 0.3 seconds left here.
Oh, he was wide open.
Wide open.
Oh.
Wouldn't go.
Great play.
So,
just couldn't. He was in a bad spot there.
50-38, our score at the end of the third period. Come on back. We'll have fourth quarter action for you here on Glycon.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug-Free Communities and Our Place.
This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by the W.M. Kelly Company in New Albany. Apply today for a rewarding career in metal manufacturing. For more, visit WMKelly.com.
North Harrison with possession here, first in the fourth quarter. And they work the ball down in, back out to Kellums, and then a whistle comes.
It's Richardson.
And Richardson whistled for his third foul.
Both teams are in the
bonus.
bonus.
Both teams now in the bonus. Wetzel knocks home the first.
Pure as it could be.
Got him for 20 this evening. That's unofficial, folks. I may have missed something somewhere, but
you don't miss stuff.
Sure I do. Like most of the time tonight, it's because up on this catwalk, the vibration makes the timer camera do goofy things. 3 will not go from Jack Miller.
Now, really, all North Harrison has to do is handle the pressure Scottsburg is going to give them here and make their open shots, and they're going to salt this one away.
Schneider's calling for help. Finally gets it from Wetzel.
Tell you what, Schneider's done a great job tonight, I think.
And there's Fessel, 3.
Well, that's their first made 3 here in the second half, but it came at a crucial time. Puts them up 17 now.
Brody Fessel, big 3. That was Clancy trying to take the baseline, and whistle comes.
You're going to shoot foul shots. You don't want them scoring by the clock stop.
Now, Cody Clancy came into this ball game leading scorer on this Warriors team, 15.6 points per game, and I have to say the Cougars have done a nice job on him. He has only got 4 to this point, so that is certainly a nice defensive effort.
No question.
And then couldn't get the free throw, and
they're calling over the back on Zellers.
They sure are. That's his second. And it's 1-1.
Yep. And Coach Lefave has, the second half here, they've only given up 9 points. He's got to be happy with that. It was at 29 at halftime.
Yep. Well, that has unfortunately been their modus operandi, as Brody Fessel makes the first, is to give up leads, especially in the third quarter, not coming out with enough intensity. But
not tonight. Yep.
They have certainly had it. 57-38, Brody Fessel with both those made free throws Oh, from downtown there, Jacob Martin with the three.
That's what they're going to have to do now, is hit some threes and get some turnovers.
Pressure comes. Wetzel gets it across timeline, picks up his dribble, and a little shove in the back there from Martin.
And
yep, Brody Fessel will go to the line.
Yeah, he did shove him in the back there.
And now Bryce Fessel checks back in the ball game.
And after this, there are going to be two. Next foul.
Fessel eyes it, knocks it home.
Cougars 7 out of 7 from the line this half. Oh, good steal.
Oh, nice steal. Kellums goes to the other end, lays it up and in. Takes it to 20. Oh, nice move down along the baseline there by Clancy.
Well, it sure was, and there was nobody there to help.
Down inside, Brody Fessel uses the rim nicely, gets the roll.
Good strong move there. Yeah, I think that may have been a dagger right there.
16 for Brody Fessel. Oh, from downtown, McGinnis can't get it to fall. Kellums chases down the rebound. Coming off Long, now down in the corner. That's Bryce Fessel. And timeout by N.Harrison. So we will take a brief timeout as well. Come on back. More fourth quarter action upcoming. 20-point lead for N.Harrison over Scottsburg here on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
We're back to live action. Here from N.Harrison. That's Wetzel with it. He was certainly the big hero first half, turning in 16 first half points for these Cougars. And Schneider fouled out away from the ball, or about away from the basket, excuse me.
Schneider's been real solid with the ball out there all night tonight.
And that's double bonus action for the, couldn't get that one to go, but it is double bonus for the 10 team fouls against the Warriors. Eyes the second, couldn't get either, and then a tie up there. That's going to go against Brody Fessel.
Just Zeller's just too big for him there. He went in there and battled, but the Zellers just went up over him there.
And Brody Fessel, the seniors, immediately looked over at Coach Lefave, just shook his head,
yeah,
kind of put his hands up like, you know.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, yeah. And Zellers rattles home the first. And the second as well.
I'll tell you what, N.Harrison's been impressive tonight.
Well, you'll have the chance to see them again next week 7:30 tip at Floyd Central. Our first trip to Floyd Central this year. And boys basketball action. And Bryce Fessel goes down hard there. McGinnis reached in. And McGinnis whistled for the foul. That's his fourth. Couldn't remember if it was 3 or 4. I thought it was 4.
He's talking to the ref, but I mean, he hit him pretty hard there.
Knocking home the first of those free tosses is Bryce Fessel. Second good as well. Oh, Richardson loses the handle, gets it back, and then hard on the floor. We've got
timeout Scottsburg.
Timeout Scottsburg.
That was outstanding defense that caused that turnover, too, by Wetzel.
We will go ahead and take our last timeout break. When we return, 4 minutes and 17 seconds left. North Harrison 65, Scottsburg 45 on Glycott.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School basketball on Glycod.
(65-45) our score from here at North Harrison High School. 4:17 remaining. Scottsburg gets the ball inside, and that's Zellers. Quick bucket coming out of the timeout there. And then a whistle.
Clancy.
Brody Fessel will shoot 2.
Well, these North Harrison kids have played a heck of a game tonight. Just got to tip your hat.
Well, they came out hot and have not shot the ball as well in the second half, but yet have really played good defense and hit big buckets when they've needed them.
Yeah. And Scottsburg hasn't shot that poorly in the second half. They just, they've been able to expand the lead. It's.
And that was Clancy with the jumper. Wouldn't fall.
And that was a tough shot, too.
Kellums, who's played well with 3 fouls. Now Schneider in a little bit of a lane, but just passes back out of it. That's Wetzel.
They just need to take care of the ball at this point.
Schneider again, and foul. Dare Bowles. 3:33 remaining here, fourth quarter, and this Cougars team led 18-15 at the. Actually, they got out to a really hot start and were up 8-10 points, I believe, early. Ended up leading by 3 at the end of 1, and then have just stretched it from there on out. As Schneider makes the second of the tosses.
He had missed 3 in a row. He's probably happy to see that one go down.
And nice bucket there from Martin and a quick timeout.
Miller,
excuse me. I said Martin, my fault. Thank you. And we have fulfilled our obligation, so we will sit tight here for the moment with 3:25 left. In fact, we'll use this opportunity to quickly go over our schedule for the upcoming week and see if we can throw that up there. On Tuesday night, Christian Academy Warriors at Silver Creek. I know Jeff's going to be on the call with that one, along with Paul Nejar.
Silver Creek, that's who it
was. At 7:30. And then on Friday night, January 13th, the girls-boys double header, South Oldham at Oldham County. And then on Saturday night, I couldn't get it all on the graphic. Also on Friday night, 7:30 tip on these two games. Scott County at Frederick Douglass. And our Southern Indiana game, Charlestown Pirates at Providence Pioneers in girls basketball action for you on Friday night. And then, like I said, Southern Indiana game Saturday is the same North Harrison Cougars, but traveling to Floyd Central. Tonight up in at Cathedral, and that one went final a little bit ago. Cougars are just going to have to make some free throws here.
Yep. Not turn the ball over. I mean, they've given up 49 points but that's a really good team they're playing, and Coach Lefave got to be happy with, offensively the way they've played tonight.
Kellums rattles home the first.
And defensively, really.
Couldn't get the second to fall, though. Miller works it inside. Tough shot there off the front iron, and then Bowles fouls Kellums.
Yeah.
And Kellums it was almost upset he got fouled. He wanted to get that ball out. Just try to move the ball down so that try to run some clock here.
Yeah, I think it's a moot point at this point.
So Kellums eyes it, flies it, rattles it home.
I'll tell you what, North Harrison has shot a bunch of free throws this second half and made most of them. So they've been able to expand the lead.
Again. Kellums with even dozen unofficially on the night. Clancy down there. Working. And shoots the runner off front iron, fouled.
Off the wrong leg and the wrong hand, and still got it up there.
Yeah, got it up there. That's on Brody Festival. That's his fourth. I get the feeling we might have a few DQs here towards the end of the ball game.
Could very well.
Both teams. Clancy knocks home the first.
Well, I certainly didn't imagine a 70-50 game, Todd. I'll be honest with you.
I didn't. If you had told me it was going to be 70-50, and this is absolutely nothing on this North Harrison team, but the way that it looked on paper like they had played the rest of the season, I would have absolutely said that would have been a Scottsburg 70.
Yep.
And so I think kudos to this North Harrison team for coming out and just playing hard and knocking down some big shots. And that 91% three-point shooting average there in the first half certainly didn't hurt at all.
No, it didn't. And then the way they came out the third quarter and held the lead and expanded it.
Schneider couldn't get the first to go.
Schneider's about the only young man that hadn't hit his foul shots here. He's one for 5 here in the second half.
Eyes is second, and it will roll around and go in. Bowles with it, gives it up Miller. Bowles will shoot the three. High arc on that, goes over the backboard and down. So turnover. Schneider's going to need some help back there. There comes Kellums.
Oh, don't pick your dribble up.
Gets it to Fessel. Bryce Fessel with it. N.Harrison content just to work it around.
Yeah, nothing but a layup here at this point.
Absolutely, with under 2 minutes remaining. And at this stage of the game, Scottsburg willing to just play tough defense. And they're going to say Bowles committed the foul there.
That's his fifth. So I think the North Harrison fans will be happy he's leaving. He's been a pest out there.
No scoring, but certainly trying to distribute, and absolutely has been a D, big on D.
Yeah.
He and Riley Schneider been going at it all evening.
Yeah, since he's been in there, they have. Schneider's done a good job keeping us calm.
Schneider now made a couple in a row here. And second one off the iron, though. 72 to 50. Oh. Clancy will go to the line. And that's Bryce Fessel, his fourth. And puts Scottsburg in the double bonus. I told you we might see a couple disqualifications, didn't I?
Yep. We got one so far.
Got one. Clancy knocks home that first. Now, I know the Eric Richardson and the Scottsburg fans and coaching staff, I'm sure, come in 10-1 against a team that's 3-5, and they certainly wanted to come away with a win. But the thing is, they're gonna be able to pick apart some video on this, and we'll try to improve. It's still early January. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played before we get to playoff time. So
yeah, no question.
That's looking at the glass half full of it all.
Well, and you're going to have a few games like this. It's the team shoots like it did in the first half, man. It's hard to come back.
That's tough. Yep, absolutely.
So, they need to
Schneider
really
working against Martin there.
They're going to need to really pick the defensive tape apart here on this one.
Yep, absolutely. Wetzel hits the dirt there, or the hardwood, I should say. Deck, that's better. Deck.
Hit the deck, yeah.
Under 30 seconds left.
Might have earned an Academy Award for that, too, if he'd.
Now to Wetzel. And
Scottsburg's going to let him go.
Schneider now asking the crowd, imploring the crowd to give him some love. 3 seconds remain. One as game wraps up 72-52. 20-point win for the home North Harrison Cougars. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up here on Glycod.
When you first find out that you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, you feel like someone sucked the air out of you. I'm a mother and I have a granddaughter, and my first thought was, I need to know what is going on with my health. Priority Radiology made me feel better about the process. First person I saw was smiling. They were very compassionate, from the front desk to the technicians to the doctors. Leaving Priority Radiology left me with hope, knowing that early detection saved my life.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want an escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Visit them at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville to find the widest selection of batteries for any vehicle. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952.
72-52 our final here at North Harrison High School, where the Cougars come out on top, improving to 4-5 on the season. Warriors falling to 10-2, and this road game tonight again come up 20 short. And again, if Jeff, I know, had you quizzed me or asked me before the game if it was going to be a 20-point win, 72-52, who would be on top, I do not believe that I would have guessed the North Harrison Cougars. They played really, really well tonight and got a lot of good defense.
Oh, they did. They played much better defensively, especially the second half. I mean, they only gave up 23 points in the second half, just 29 in the first half. The team averaging 70 a game, and the Scottsburg's average scoring margin was 20 coming in, and they give up 72, and they're on the short end. And tip your hat to North Harrison; they played a heck of a ball game. Scottsburg off. They didn't really shoot the ball poorly, but they just didn't play well. They were a step slow all night, and just never could find a rhythm.
Well, let's go over individual scoring. This is our first look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Just some individual scoring for both teams. For the Warriors of Scottsburg, they were led by a pair of players with 13 apiece. Wyatt Zellers and Jacob Martin both had 13. Jack Miller has had 12, 9 from Cody Clancy, all of those in the second half. So he did have a big second half. And then 5 chipped in by Kyle McGinnis. For the Cougars of North Harrison, they were led by Sawyer Wetzel, and Sawyer Wetzel was absolutely on fire, hitting 4 3-pointers in that first half, and then some free throws as well thrown in, including down the stretch. So 21 from Sawyer Wetzel, 12 from Caleb Kellums, 17 from Brody Fessel, and I should have had him up on the graphic too. 17 from Brody Fessel, 8 from Riley Schneider, and 6 from Bryce Fessel, 5 from David Langdon. So that rounds out the scoring again. My apologies to Brody Festival. Working quickly there. 21, Sawyer Wetzel. 17, Brody Festival. 12, Caleb Kellums for the scoring for the Cougars. Well, let's step away, and when we return, we will have more German American Bank final numbers. Jeff will have team numbers for you when we return here on Glycod.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries.
Here.
I thought Will was with us tonight.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
The second game of the season, I popped my shoulder out of socket, so I went to the doctor a few weeks later, and they referred me to priority radiology to get an arthrogram. It was about a day later that they told me the news that I tore my labrum. Since I got the results back so quick, I got to start doing physical therapy and everything quicker, which made my recovery process a lot quicker, and I'm thankful for priority radiology for getting the results back that fast.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
It's time for some more German American Bank final numbers. Tonight, look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. And for the team stats, let's turn to Jeff Cooper to give us those.
Now, these are unofficial, but for Scottsburg, I had them 18 out of 36 overall from the floor, 50%. That's really not bad at all. They were 5 of 16 from three-point range, 11 out of 16 from the line. 12 rebounds. That number may be a little low, I'll be honest with you. And only 8 turnovers. Really not a bad floor game for Scottsburg. For N.Harrison, this game is all about two stats, the way they shot the ball and the way they took care of the ball. Overall, they were 21 out of 36 from the floor for 58%. They were 11 out of 15 for three, 73%, but they were 10 of 11 at the half. Okay?
Yeah, that's just a huge number.
Yeah, and then the second half, they shot a boatload of free throws when Scottsburg went to the fouling game. 19 out of 27 for 70%. They had 16 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Dr. Carter, 3 turnovers.
Yeah, that's
so
really good number.
And Scottsburg was really putting on the press from about the 5-minute part of the third quarter on, and they handled the ball exceptionally well.
All right. Well, those are your team numbers. Again, brought to you from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. Also want to call your attention to the ticker. Some of those scores, of course, we have had most of the night, but have some new ones that are just rolling through, and including that Floyd Central New Albany girls score, and the final just going by there. Also want to take this opportunity as we roll through the ticker to quickly show you the upcoming schedule. Again, the schedule for the next week includes on Tuesday night the Christian Academy Warriors at the Silver Creek Dragons, and that game 7:30 tip from Silver Creek on Tuesday night. Then next Friday night, 3 ball games, all video presentations, girls-boys doubleheader from Oldham County between the South Oldham Dragons and the Oldham County Colonels. That one starts at 6. The girls' game does. Boys' game to follow. 7:30, Scott County at Frederick Douglass Broncos. Video from Keith Elkins and Rick Reams on that one. And then at 7:30, our Southern Indiana game, Charlestown Pirates at the Providence Pioneers. And that one will be myself and Jeff Cooper, I believe, on the call of that one. And then next Saturday, these same North Harrison Cougars at the Floyd Central Highlanders, myself and Paul Love on the call of that. And as I was filling there, hopefully you had plenty of time to check out the ticker. And we are going to, again, step away. When we come back, we'll have most outstanding players for both teams. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. And I'm Grant. I'm vape-free because I've witnessed and experienced firsthand how tobacco can affect teens who want to escape from school, work, or other social activities. When it comes to curbing teenage use of tobacco and e-cigarettes, actions speak. Voice Indiana engages, educates, and empowers teens throughout the state to take action by promoting and celebrating a lifestyle free of tobacco and e-cigarettes.
Find out how you can be part of the statewide youth empowerment movement and help end teenage nicotine use by going to voiceindiana.org.
I was at practice one day, kind of made a cut through the lane, and I noticed that I landed on my knee a little weird. I saw my trainer here at school, and they highly recommended that I go to priority radiology. Any athlete, when you do go down with an injury, the first thing you think about is just how long that you're going to be out. Going to priority radiology, where I could get my results back quickly, made a big difference because I wasn't left waiting for weeks before I could even start a treatment. I was able to get what I needed right away.
What are the ABCs of safe sleep for babies? That they lay alone, on their back, and in a crib. These measures can help lower the risk of sudden, unexpected infant deaths. The Clark County Health Department offers free CPR and safe sleep training, plus cribs for expectant parents, grandparents, or caregivers of young children who meet eligibility requirements. For more safe sleep information, visit clarkhealth.net.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School Basketball on Glycod.
Time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, solutions. And for the Most Outstanding Players, let's hand it over to Jeff Cooper. Jeff?
Thank you, partner. I am going to go with, for Scottsburg, I mean, they had a tough night, but I think overall Jack Miller was the most impressive of their players tonight to me. They obviously have some pretty good players and some good juniors, but to me, he played the best of all of them. For N.Harrison, they had a lot of young men play really well tonight. Brody Fessel was very good. Riley Schneider, I thought, was solid, especially handling the ball, and Caleb Kellums as well handling the ball. But the first half that Sawyer Wetzel had with the three-point shooting and making big shots, I mean, he just set the tone for the entire game. So N.Harrison, we're going to go with Sawyer Wetzel.
Absolutely. So Jack Miller again had 12 points and played very well for the Scottsburg Warriors in the loss. Sawyer Wetzel, 21-point performance tonight for the senior, and he did set the tone in that first half, and that was one of those things that really the Warriors just never did have an answer for that outside shooting, and ended up then rather than what has happened some other games for this Lou Lefave team, and that has been give up a big lead. Boy, I thought tonight really this N.Harrison team played well with the lead. They did exactly what they needed to do to maintain their lead and come away with a win.
They did exactly that, and tonight they did not give up the lead. They expanded on it.
Yep.
And this could be a turnaround for this team. They're 4-5 now, and they looked like a team that could cause some trouble down the road.
Sure.
This is a senior-dominated team.
Yep.
They're a little different team than Coach Lefave's had in the past few years. But they played extremely solid. They hit the bucket like they did tonight. They're going to be a really tough out.
Absolutely. Well, again, those are our most outstanding players presented by Mack Construction in New Albany. Experience, reputation, and solutions. And, of course, we also just expounded upon this 72-52 N.Harrison win tonight. Jeff, any other final thoughts as we put a bow on this one?
You talk about games that you should just burn the tape on, but I don't think Scottsburg should do that. I think they need to take a good close look at how they played defensively tonight and make some adjustments and rededicate themselves on that end to get back on the winning track for N.Harrison. They, Coach Lefave needs to keep this tape and show it over and over and show how well they played both offensively and defensively and continue this march down the road here.
Absolutely. Well, that is going to do it from here at N.Harrison High School for our Glycod coverage of Southern Indiana basketball tonight. For executive producer Steve Bird, cameraman Xander Essex, analyst Jeff Cooper, I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying so long, good night, and God bless everybody. Thank you for watching, and come on back this next week and check out some more of our Glycod presentations. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, striving to keep you driving. All-State Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. German American Bank, strengthening our communities since 1910. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. Big O Tires, State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, and Northside Security.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @GlyCod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from GlyCod.